I awoke that morning in a puddle of bloody shower water. I put on a fresh pair of clothes and headed down towards Mother. Flies buzzing around her as the blood drained from the dozens of knife wounds that littered her body. This was the day my life changed, or so I thought. I tossed the knife into the trash and ate some breakfast outside. The smell of fresh air was a great distraction from the rancid smell of old cigarettes. I had a great rest of the day, trying on new outfits, watching television for once. That night, the basement door slammed shut. I was watching television when I heard it, sending a jolt down my spine. I grabbed a flashlight, shinning it on Mother's corpse. The flies were really going at her. Maybe I'll take her out tomorrow, I thought. I opened the basement door, shinning the light down into the musty darkness. Particles floated in the air as I took my first step onto the creaky stairs in years. With each step, I grew braver till I was at the bottom of the basement, the first time ever. I shone around the light. The basement was even more desolate than the rest of the house. The bare concrete floor was cracked and filled with dirty brown puddles. The sound of whispering emerged somewhere in the darkness. "Hello?" I called out. I stepped further into the darkness. My flashlight struggled to stay on. I tapped it on the back as the whispering grew louder. In the corner of the room, I shined the light to see a woman crouched towards the wall. She was in a dirty, stained nightgown. Her stringy gray hair looked like it had clumps of it missing. She was mumbling to herself. A similar mumbling I had heard all my life. "Mother?" I called out, feeling my trembling arm growing weaker. I stepped closer, her mumbling nonsense growing louder. Mother turned towards me, her yellow teeth chattering. Her nightgown was stained with red, bloody blotches. That frenzied look strewn across her face. "How? I don't understand," I cried, feeling the fear rise in my belly. The basement door slammed close as my flashlight went out. I let out a yelp as the sounds of Mother running around in the darkness surrounded me, laughing manically. I raced away, desperately trying to find the staircase. I vaulted up the stairs, banging on the now locked basement door. "Help!" I cried, my stomach wincing in pain as the burns opened, warm blood trickling down my torso. "Help!" Mumbling came from behind me. A figure was at the bottom of the stairs. The mumbling grew louder as Mother stepped on the first stair. I banged on the door harder, pressing my weight into it. Mother climbed another stair, then another. I felt her cold hand reach at my shirt as I tackled into the door, breaking it open, falling into the kitchen. I kicked it close on Mother, her wide-eyed, smiling face floating in the darkness as it closed onto her. The stove was on. Something was burning. I scrambled to my feet to see the old familiar knife burning on the stove flame. The same knife I threw out before. The doorknob rattled as Mother tried to open the basement door. Like a reflex, I grabbed the knife and burned my skin. I pulled it away just as the whispering stopped. The rattling doorknob settled. Sounds of Mother laughing as she raced down the basement steps echoed till she must have reached the bottom. I cried myself to sleep that night again, a daily occurrence for me. The day came and went just as quick that previous day. As night struck and the basement doorknob started rattling, I headed towards the stove and clicked it on. I failed to notice before a bloody trail leading towards the basement, like Mother's body was dragged down into its dark depths. I heated the knife and pressed it again into my arm, the pain turning more into anger as the whispers beyond the door quieted. Each day now I take my duty, to burn my body to prevent whatever the hell is down there from coming to get me. Now my legs, arms, torso, back, and butt are all burned. I pray I won't have to take it to my face one of these days.